Covering up child molesting. All you elders who have written detailed accounts of little children being molested, been in the same room and gone and told other elders about it, given it to the branch committee, yeah, all these confidential details of little children being raped by fellow Jehovah's Witnesses, hey, you elders are going to be held account like they are in Australia, having passed around child pornography. You're going to be on the sex offenders list. Yeah, and we're going to publicise the sex offenders list. Yeah, you bet your life we're going to publicise it. You elders are going to be on it. The sex offenders list for having passed around child pornography. Can't you see it, you elders? You've kept fine details, graphic details of little children being molested by other Jehovah's Witnesses. You're going to be held accountable for it. Yeah, you know what's going on all over Australia, eh? Thousands of cases of Jehovah's Witnesses having covered up child molesting, eh? You've seen it all on the news. If you was in the Garden of Eden and Jehovah and Satan was there, and one of them said to you, don't listen to anything outside our control, you only need to listen to what I say, which one would say that? Eh? Which one would say that? Jehovah or Satan? Eh? Stop covering up all this child molesting. Jehovah's Witnesses are paying out millions in the courts for having allowed little children to be molested. Jehovah's Witness elders, when a little child comes to them saying they've been molested, Jehovah's Witness elders sit that little child down with the guy who's molested her and ask them all fine details as to how far their legs were apart, what colour knickers they had on. Yeah, how did they feel when they were being molested by a fellow Jehovah's Witness? To determine the degree of sin. It's not a sin, it's a crime. Report it to the police. Yeah, and then after writing down all these fine details of little children being molested, little infants being molested, they go and share those fine details with other people. They send it to the branch committee and up to Bethel. Yeah, they're sharing around fine details of little children being molested. Yeah, sharing child pornography, and they're going to be held accountable for it. They're going to find themselves on a sex offenders list for having covered up child molesting. We ask that you phone the police, phone social services, phone our fire brigade, phone anybody, but don't cover it up. Please don't cover it up for the sake of the little children. Please, please, imitate Jesus. Jesus loved little children. Yeah, he did. He loved little children, did Jesus? He didn't cover up child molesting, no, not Jesus. Jesus wouldn't cover up child molesting, no. Jesus wouldn't have allowed it, the house of God, to young Bethelites get raped by factory overseers and all covered up by the governing body, no. Jesus wouldn't do that. Imitate Jesus. Right, tell your dad that all these elders, and he can expect a call from the police, they're all going to get on the sex offenders list for having passed around intimate details of little children being molested. Yeah. Oh, well, there he is now. Yeah. How many intimate details of little children have been molested have you been around, Greg? Have you covered up? Oh, Greg finds it funny, look. Oh, yeah, ruining little children's lives is funny, isn't it, Greg? Asked about intimate details of little children being molested. Don't you know that's pornography and you're going to answer for it? Eh? You, on the sex offenders list. Yeah, sex offenders list. For having passed around intimate details of little children being molested. Yeah. Passed about pornography. It's all going on in Australia. It's Australia first, then it's England. Because it seems we're run by a bunch of people who cover up child molesting. They say they're going to protect whistleblowers, but they're not. But we're going to shame them into standing up for little children, if we have to. Yeah. We're fed up with it, all this covering up of child molesting. You elders are going to find yourself on the sex offenders list. Having taken down intimate details of little children being molested by fellow Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, you're going to find yourself on the sex offenders list.